Hello there, and welcome back to Destiny 2 Witch Queen. So I did a little bit of grinding off camera. I don't think my power's any different. I might actually be a little weaker because I decided to just make a void set of armor. I just did this like 5 minutes ago, and now all my stats are trash. But that's okay. I'll be replacing things as I go, but at least most of this is like void stuff. So I'll be able to go and do what I want to do without messing up my stasis stuff, which is my main and my hunter. Which, I know, really cheap, but whatever. I enjoy it. I think it's fun. But I figured with the beginning of this video, since I'm going to have to do like all these mods and everything anyway, I could kind of give a tutorial on this kind of stuff. And what you want to look for and what you're wanting to kind of like put on and try to keep track of. I'm only going to go up to 7 because once you get past that, you got to start using enhancement prisms, and I do not have a lot of that. I'm not like an expert class builder or anything like that. I'm okay at it. I'm not a noob at it, but I'm not like your YouTuber with the giant thumbnail saying, you have to try this, unlimited damage, blah, blah, blah. No, I ain't doing all that. I'm just going to make my own build, and you can see the kind of things that I look for. So with me, when it comes to a void hunter, first thing that comes to mind is invisibility. And invisibility is going to have a lot of, I don't know what the word is, things that are like very useful. The big thing that I'm going to want to look at is how can I get invisible as often as I can, and how can I make it last as long as I can. And then third, what else can I do to make that invisibility, like how else can I make that invisibility help me? Whether it be like, okay, after dodge to turn invisible, there's dodging automatically reloads your weapon. Boom. Can I do anything else for the dodge? Can I pair it with maybe a bombardiers to also do damage and have it do 3 things at once, you know? Things like that. So I don't have a plan for what I'm doing. You're literally just going to see my thought process as I'm going with it. So got this helmet. Increases the duration of any invisibility effects. While you are invisible, your melee recharges faster, your weapons reload faster, and your recovery is greatly increased. So just based on that one part right here, your weapons reload faster. What I can do is up here, dodge to perform an invasive maneuver with a steady hand. Dodging automatically reloads your weapon. I'm going to focus on that because dodging makes you invisible. So I'm going to be dodging, and that'll make me invisible. But with this helmet, if I'm invisible, my weapons reload faster anyway. So instead of worrying about it being automatic, because they're not going to be targeting me anyway, so I don't need to worry about like immediately shooting right after, because that's just going to turn my dodge off or my invisibility off anyway when I start shooting. So instead of focusing on that, let's focus on the gambler's dodge. Dodge to perform a death tumble, avoiding enemy attacks. Dodging near enemies fully recharges your melee ability. So we're going to pick that over the automatically reloading, because again, they're not going to be targeting me if I'm invisible, and my reloads can be faster anyway. So instead, we can just get our melee ability back faster. Jump is obviously just... They obviously have their own little attributes and pros and cons. It's just whatever you prefer. I always like the triple jump, because the Warlock and the Titan already have like these kind of floating type jumps, so this one just feels a little different. For melee, Snare Bomb. Throw a Smoke Bomb, which attaches to surfaces and pings enemy radar. Which pings enemy radar is really good for Crucible. It throws me off all the time when people do it to me. Weakens targets on detonation, which is huge with Void 3.0 weakening targets. We'll come back to that. Suppressor grenade. An explosive grenade that suppresses, preventing targets from using abilities for a short time, which is great in Crucible, because if you damage them with a grenade, they can't even do an ability jump, like they can't double jump. All their stats are turned off, everything. It's just them and their gun for a short time. Going back to the snare bomb, R1 press, throw a smoke bomb, which attaches surfaces and pings enemy radar, weakens targets on detonation. I like Trapper's Ambush. If you activate Quickfall, which is holding down the crouch button while you're in the air, just like the Shatter Dive from Stasis, you'll spend your melee charge and dive to the ground, creating a large smoke cloud on impact, which then dissipates. Targets caught in the cloud are weakened and allies are made invisible. So now everybody's invisible. And then going back, Snare Bomb, which is the smoke bomb. Your smoke bomb makes nearby allies invisible when it attaches to nearby surfaces or targets. Not super amazing in PvP because they can still kind of see you. I mean, it is good, but like there are better options for PvP. But when it comes to PvE, great option if you need to get a revive, if you got a teammate about to die, whatever. It's life-saving. The other option would be the Stylish Executioner. Defeating a weakened, suppressed, or volatile target grants invisibility and true sight. After performing an execution, your next melee attack while invisible weakens targets. Which is also really good. Would that give me a 4th slot? I wonder. Just because defeating a weakened target grants invisibility, I would be getting from this, right? Because that weakens targets, which is also going to be constantly charging because of this. So would that give me an extra slot? I might have to do that. I really like the Trapper's Ambush. But it only gives you 1 fragment slot. Well, are there any... Let's look and see if there's any fragments that would be worth having to get that extra 1. Right now I got Exchange, Persistence, and Domineering. Void ability, Final Blows cause targets to explode, which is pretty good, don't get me wrong. But I would normally pair that with like the Warlockies and Volatile rounds and stuff. So it is an option, but let's see if there's anything better. Damaging targets with grenades grants melee energy. But then it takes away your strength, so like kind of cancels each other out. Not a fan of that. It's good if you have like an exotic that's all about giving you your abilities back, like Titans have, but eh. Melee Final Blows grant grenade energy. Why am I losing? Oh, I bet. Yeah, okay. This is giving me plus 10 discipline, so that's why. So melee Final Blows grant grenade energy. And then with the suppressing grenade, is this just... So if they're weakened or suppressed and I kill them, then I get invisibility. So that would be my melee and my grenade. But at the same time, like if I kill them, then I don't really have to turn invisible, you know? I'm winning the fight. But it'd be good if I ad clearing, I need to get out of there. I can kill 1 ad and then dip. I don't know. Lingering, grenade effects, vortex, grenade, void wall, void smash. Yeah. Final blows when surrounded by combatants grant super energy. Void grenades weaken targets, but minus 20 discipline. Don't want that. Only final blows start health regeneration for you and your nearby allies. That's pretty good. And then I think I gotta beat the campaign to get these. which would be good to have, but I just don't have them yet. While crouched, you sneak faster and gain enhanced radar resolution. That might be good just because of the plus 10 mobility and plus 10 intellect. That's another 20 stat. And to get that, I would have to give up the smoke bomb, making nearby allies invisible. I think the question I have is, without this, does my smoke bomb make me invisible? Because it only specifies that it makes nearby allies invisible. Does it make me invisible either way? With or without this? I don't know. I think I'm going to keep this. If I can get good with that quick fall, just like I do with the Shatter Dive, I think that could be good in like Crucible and everything else. I'm going to just leave this all the way that it is. I think I'm happy with how this is set up. Mobius, Deadfall, tether foes to avoid anchor weakening. The void anchors fired from Shadow Shot pull targets. Okay. Tether foes to void anchor, weakening and suppressing them for you and your allies. Fire 2 volleys of 3 void arrows and seek nearby targets. Shadow Shot makes targets volatile. And deals increased damage to tethered targets. So why would I pick this over this? The void anchors fired from Shadow Shot pull targets toward the impact point, which then becomes trapped, which become traps, and wait for prey. Void anchors having so they both beacon and suppress. This makes them volatile and deals increased damage to tethered targets, whereas this increased range and lasts longer. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with what I got. I think Spectral Blades would be better for Crucible, or if you're just doing like quick add clear kind of stuff. But I think this is good for both add clear and DPS if you're fighting a boss. So we're gonna keep that. I'm gonna run to the tower. I know I'm not doing a lot of story stuff right now. Bear with me. One other thing I did off camera was I got a bunch of the Throne World weapons that I'm able to actually level up. They are like mine. Auto rifle's amazing. I had the pistol already. I had that already. Had that. I got Tarnation, so I ended up getting both of these off camera, I believe. Been working on the bow, but not getting a lot of luck with that. Awesome. So now we know that that helmet's good for invisibility, but I want to try and see if I have something better for Void. That's Arc Staff. That's for trip mines, so that's like solar, I think. Okay, I don't have anything here. Let's look at collections. Exotic, armor. I want to say the big one right now for Void is going to be this, but I don't have it. Guardians, you make invisible, gain damage resistances. You gain a second smoke bomb charge and have damage resistance while invisible. When you make an ally invisible, they gain damage resistance while invisible, and you gain melee energy. So it's pretty good. Why would it make it arc? Why do you do this to me, game? Well, let's look at our avoid options and see if we can find something better than this, even though this is already pretty good, so I doubt we're going to get anything. Provides radar while aiming. So that's good for Crucible. That's for Golden Gun. I think that's good for Crucible. Ability, damage, grants enhanced trip mines. Boost sidearms. I guess that'd be good for Rat King, because you're constantly being invisible anyway, which Rat King might be the move now that I'm thinking about it. Because you get a kill with it and reload and you turn invisible. Huh. Improve skip grenade, not doing that. Melee hits, reload, equipped weapons. Display barrage. Bows can be held indefinitely. That'd be good for Crucible, I guess. Cross counter regenerates health and deals. What is cross counter? I don't know what I'm looking at. Using your arc melee ability or being hit by a melee attack will allow you to follow up with an extremely powerful melee counter punch that will heal you. I wonder if it's got a cool animation. Instant smoke bomb with true sight and improved damage. Punching someone with full melee energy will instantly cast smoke bomb. Gain true sight while in your own smoke bomb effect. Your smoke bombs deal increased damage. It's like a beetle. I don't like that though. I don't know what true sight is. Let me look that up. I think that's like it marks targets or something. What is Hunter True Sight? When True Sight is active on the Hunter's new voice class, enemies are shaded and pulse red through walls. Okay, that's pretty good. Because then you can see them through the smoke bomb. Yeah, that makes sense. That's pretty good. Punching someone with full melee energy. So it just turns your throw into a melee, pretty much. Okay. Arc Staff. Arc Bolt. Dodge, reloads guns, and buff speed and handling. I think I have this already, like, on me. That would be good, just because it could offset the... Like, right now, my dodge makes me invisible. Or, no, it gives me the... trying to blank. Gives me my ability energy back. So this would give me the other effect where I reload my guns, but it also buffs speed and handling. That's pretty good. 2 knives, second dodge charge. That'd be good to pair with the invisibility. Vanish after spectral blades. Kills for more super energy. Each spectral blades kill you make before going into stealth will restore more of your super energy. It sounds a lot like the Warlock chest for the Well of Radiance. It recharges them. Snoppies, obviously. Lucky Pants. Might be really good for Unstoppable right now. Grants Deadfall and Mobius Quiver energy. These might be good. Provides ability energy for each target tethered by Deadfall anchors. Mobius Quiver has an additional shot. Seems pretty good. Ooh, that's really cool too. With the arrows. I might grab those. I'm gonna, yeah. Dodging disorients and removes enemy radars. And then I could be invisible on top of that. That'd be good for Crucible. Bombardiers, yeah. Pick up a retractor super. Okay. So yeah, we will try both of these. I'll do like part of a level with the helmet, then switch up and go to the other thing, the legs.
Hello, Guardian. Welcome.
I need to get more. Whoops, not you. Wait, what?
What do you need?
You want helium fragments,
Drop them before they...
but
Shall we begin then?
you don't have helium fragments. You just did like an hour ago. I just bought them from you on my wallet. Whatever. Okay. I'm going to run to Xur real quick and look at whatever armor piece he has. If it's nothing useful, then we'll just go ahead and get started. Jeez, that was a little over 20 minutes to do all that. That was half our time. And I haven't even touched mods and stuff yet. Uh-oh. Oh, I'm really goofing. This might just be a build episode.
May we speak?
Marks targets, yeah, whatever. Close does good. May as well. Let's see what we get.
It is yours.
Frosties, I think that's like sprinting gives energy. Yeah. Dodging speeds up sprint. Increased grenade, melee, and dodge regeneration while sprinting. That's pretty good. It's a 65 roll. I think I have these. I thought I had them. I'll hold on to those though. Those are pretty good. Okay, now let's look at mods. Got a minor intellect and reaping wellmaker. I'm trying to think if there's anything about like dodging gives super energy or something. Maybe not. Currently, I have this. After activating your class ability, the dodge, your next weapon final blow on a combatant spawns a void elemental well. So that can get our well stuff going. Rapid void weapon final blows create an orb of power. Which ideally really good. But when it comes to endgame stuff, you gotta be careful about using the same weapon type as your subclass, because you're gonna have to deal with elemental shields. So we can put on rapid weapon final blows with damage matching your subclass. Create rapid void weapon final blows. Oh, never mind. I'm an idiot. So I could like put on stasis, but then like have a void weapon and still take advantage of that. Okay, yeah. We'll put this on. Get some orbs going with our kinetic weapons, which is going to be everything up here. Let's look at the arms. Got 7. What's our intellect at? 59. So let's see here. Class, well, first, with this making some wells, let's see about powered melee combatant final blows spawn elemental wells. Yeah, let's do that. Because this one is making weapon final blows after a dodge. So now we can also get some wells from a melee, like a powered melee. Starts down here. Grants class ability energy when you cause damage with a melee attack. Pretty good. and is also pretty good. Ooh, I can do both. Not normally because, well, yeah, if I were to like level that up, then, well, never mind. Not normally because normally you would have to run one of these, like, champions. That's okay. I don't think we really have to deal with any champions in the normal campaign. So I'll do it for arms. Let's look at you. Don't have an upgrade modules, so we'll just work with what we got for a bit. You're really weak though. So this is not going to be our permanent chest at all, because if it's below 60, you don't want to waste your time with it. Just put you on, and you, and then we'll go one more so that we can put a minor intellect mod on. But even if it's below, like, ideally, at a base, you want it at like 63 or so, I would say minimum. But I would say 60 and over is fine. Because then you can put a mod on to give it plus 10. That'll put you at 70, and then masterworking it would put you in the 80s. And you want to be at the 80s once everything is said and done. What do you do? Reduces arc damage. I already got that. Do you do anything here? That's arc elemental well. Move across to players. Let's take you off and we'll give it one more, and then we can run elemental ordnance. So now we have 3 things creating wells. So the next 2 that we look at are going to be focusing on what those wells can do for us. So like see 74 here, this would normally be 64 without the mod on. So if I masterwork it, that's going to put it at 86 because it's plus 12. So yeah, this one we will end up keeping him masterworking eventually. For this, I would like to run, grant you additional class ability energy. Reduces damage you take from combatants for a short period of time. That might be good. That would pair well with the other one, like the dodging one. Yeah. Breaking combatant shield with a weapon. Yeah. Defending. Oh. Combatant weapon final blows with a damage type. Okay, we don't need to make any more elemental wells. We just want to take advantage of the ones that we have. You know, reduces class ability cooldown. Yes, that would be good because we are making orbs of power with our kinetic weapon from the other mod. So now we'll get our dodge back even faster from that. Increases lifespan. I think I have Well of Utility already, right? No? Then we'll do that. So now, picking up a well gives me class ability energy, and picking up an orb of power gives me class ability energy. So my class ability would be the recovery, I think. Right? Oh, on hunters it's mobility. Okay, well even if I had a really low mobility, because, yeah, I'd still get stuff back faster, so we're good. Cloaks, you can pretty much masterwork any cloak you want, because it's always going to have a base power of 0. So just want to get that up. Intellect is at 64. Let's go ahead and put a intellect mod on. Get that up to 74. And then, what can we do here? Perpetuation. Reduces class ability cooldown when using your class ability. Ooh. We're not using glaive, that's okay. Solar melees. Void grenades disrupt combatants, stunning them. Delaying ability energy regeneration and lowering combatant shield output, strong against overloads. So that's pretty good, but I'm not using that right now. So we got the utility. Tenacity. Yeah, we'll do well with tenacity. Just picking up an elemental well reduces damage you take. Always a good choice. And eventually we'll get that up by 3 and then be able to put, like, sure, suppression mastery or something on. And yeah, that'll do that. How much time we got? 15 minutes? Looking good. I mean, meh. But ideally we'll get, like, new stuff soon. Get a new chest. I think the arms are okay. The legs are okay. Don't have a great helmet, even though it is exotic and the effect is great. With it being only at like a 56, it's not great.
What happens when every cell is dead?
But then again, like, just got those and they're only 48 because we had to make them. Yeah. I want to run a Banshee really fast. See if he has any... Sorry, I'm drinking water.
Let's get you back out there.
Pulse rifle. Ideally, I'd like to focus on the Throne World weapons I'm working on, if he has any. Like grenade launcher, yes. Stasis weapon, yes. Grenade launcher, pulse rifle. Then may as well grab these. Okay. So we know Tarnation, yep, for the grenade launcher. Stasis weapon, boom. And then that was another one. Grenade launcher, stasis weapon, pulse rifle, grenade launcher. Do I have a power grenade launcher? I do, and I need to work on it anyway. So yeah, there we go. Okay, quests. Witch Queen, go to the Altar of Reflection. Lunch. Might grab a couple bounties from what's his face. Jollar Fire, 59. Okay. I want to get this eventually. Maybe next paycheck. Looks cool. I'm recording this on a Monday, so I'm ready for tomorrow's reset to see more Bright Dust stuff. Okay, I'm going to Renzi Finch. Get bounties from him that I might be able to do.
Here's what I
Oh, hello. Why is it so weak? Why would you do that to me?
Oh, that'll be fun.
Yeah. Void damage, perfect. Finishers, okay. Can do that. And public events. 1, 2,
Very
3,
interesting.
4, 5. And then just play the game like normal until the next level. Like once we do a set of bounties. Excuse me. Gotta go to the Altar of Reflection. Is this like... it probably won't let me grab this. No. Somebody through. We did change that dodge, right? Yeah. It's weird he didn't do like the roll. Kind of nice. I've almost got my dodge back already. That's without like throwing elemental wells and everything into it. Maybe that chest piece for the extra dodge would be helpful if I'm getting my roll back that fast anyway. And just hold 2 and constantly have it. Might be worth trying. In fact, 215. What do you look like on Hunter? I like the symbols. As opposed to like the purple thing here. I feel like if we did that and then we put you on. Looks okay. Anyways. Turn the elemental way. So now we are resisting and we're invisible, so they can't see me. I'm invisible because we damaged him, or we killed a weak target. Looking good. Lots of invisibility going on. I like it. I like it. I thought there was another portal. Maybe I missed it. Oh well. I doubt it's going to let me do this deep sight thing over here. I have it on my warlock, but I don't think I'm able to do it on my hunter. Oh, I can. I mean, look at that. Contacting servers, no. What do we got? Whoa, 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 what? What just happened? I just got a red weapon. Ideally you want to do those, but I only have like a couple more weapons I need to make, so I'm not super worried about having this stuff. And I'm working on this one anyway. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah. Uh-huh. Are you all that was for? Is this? Okay. I don't normally have my game volume up as loud as I do right now, so I'm hearing like all these noises I'm not used to. There's not a deep sight thing out here, is it? No. It's time we got 5 minutes. There's got to be another portal somewhere that I don't know where it is. Seems pretty good. Access altar. Oh no, owie.
What happened? How come we can't get in? Ikora, it didn't work. We couldn't unlock the memory on the worm familiar.
What? Why? What happened?
I'm not
Girl,
sure.
I don't know.
We did the same as before, but this time it rejected us.
But it can't be. That's the only lead we have. I suppose we'll need another plan. I don't know. Bring that thing back to Mars. I'll talk to Eris. See if she has any other ideas.
On our way.
On our way. Go to Mars. No. Mars. Armor. Okay. Got all the Gambit stuff now. Factions. I miss factions, man. Like that Dead Orbit stuff was really cool. What are you? Wait, I can just get you now? What?
My hint. We've put together enough pieces of the puzzle. A picture is finally beginning to form. Savathun stole the idea of the glaive from the Witness's disciple in order to lure us into unlocking her memories. But beyond that, she had no plans for upgrading the Hive's weaponry. Imaru, however, aims to impress. He's been on the hunt for the remaining fragments, so he can arm the Lucid Brood with enhanced glaives. So, I propose a gamble. Our intel places Imaru in a dark area of the throne world. Take the fragment there as a lure. If we play this right, we may be able to get a new glaive and a ghost in one fell swoop.
Put food in my mouth while she was talking. It's interesting. I didn't think I was able to do that yet.
Ikora, why would you keep this from me? If I had known.
I didn't keep anything from you, Zavala. Not intentionally. I couldn't fill you in on every minute detail.
When it comes to Savathun, no detail is too small. You know that better than anyone.
Which is why I made some judgment calls without you. As you do without me.
Not on a matter like this. Guardian,
Dad?
we can discuss this
Mom?
more later. My point, Ikora, is that we are meant to be a team. You can't rely on your instincts alone.
Perhaps I can't rely on them at all. The way this investigation is going. It's clear my judgment has been compromised. I should step back. Let you and Eris handle this. As a team.
Ikora's instincts are the only reason we've come so close to the truth. This new lead puts it firmly within our grasp.
All right, then. You and the Guardian follow up. Keep me posted.
A trusted source has informed us of new evidence. A memento from Savathun's last known location before her conversion to the light. It's kept deep within her fortress, a difficult place to reach. But we have no other options. Go there and I'll be in touch.
Alright. Last chance mission. I want to see what this is really quick. We've already hit our 45-minute mark. I'm just... Pick up fragment. To Queen's Bailey, DeLorean, Imaru, Wizard. Oh, no, excuse me. Before we do that, though, here, level 3. Level 3. The auto rifle and the sniper rifle look so much alike. We're still level 1. Level 8. Level 2. Okay, never mind. I think we're good here. But, anyway, I think we'll call that a part. Didn't get a lot done, but Zavala and Ikora are fighting now. Hello. You look cool. I want that armor. I mean, I kind of have it. It's a Vanguard. I don't know what that is. I promise I'm not looking at your boobs. Vanguard. Whatever that symbol is. I guess that's like hidden. I don't know. Anyways. Promise that on the next part we will get more story stuff done. Might even try to beat it. But the next 2 levels are pretty long. Especially the last level, so we'll see. Can I jump here? What's the point of this letter? Crazy. But yeah, thanks guys for watching, and I'll catch y'all later.